Welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey as we continue this creator story, which the guy's done an excellent job on. And I gotta say,
Try to stay out of sight. What?
Now I've got him! With his dead! Oh shit! You messed with the wrong person!
it's nice I came kind of at night when they were all asleep. Sup? Alexios, you came to save me again. No time to talk, we need to get you to safety first. Right, I will follow you. Not sure why he pulled out the swords. The one guy just found out the bodies. Lol. You coming, my dear? Alright, come on, let's keep going. Same dialogue. Socrates led me to you. What happened? These bandits used to be small-time criminals that only extorted local farmers. They always stayed away. Oh, they always stayed in the lower parts of the island and never ventured north of the Temple of Odyssey. But last night they came into my chambers, fully armed and large in number. It was as if they knew exactly where to find me. It was the Spartans. They have influence in these areas and must be providing information and resources to local bandits. Some of them were holding Spartan shields. It has to be Archidemos. He's trying to take your life again. What am I to do, Alexios? All of my guards have been killed by the raiders last night. Keep yourself safe for now. Talk to Socrates. He has friends who can help keep you safe until I come back to you. Where will you go? Sparta. I have to settle this once and for all with Academos. Please be safe, Alexios. Alright, let's travel over to Sparta. Having just YOLO'd off of the building, I must now climb. Naturally. Academos, we have a score to settle. Alexios, what are you doing here? Don't play with me, Academos. You've been sending your own forces after Etheria to get revenge on her. Mind your tongue, child. You may be the eagle bearer, but I'm still the king of Sparta. And you are wrong about my intentions. My own forces were sent to Athens only to bring her back to Sparta. Why would you want to see someone who tried to claim your life? Because she is my child, Alexios. An illegitimate child. So it is common knowledge now, yes. Not everything is the way it seems, Mystios. Sparta appears to be all about honor and strength, but underneath the surface, there are conspiracies and policies that are more powerful than even the greatest king, even Leonidas. I too am not stronger than the politics of the government. I was forced to abandon my love and marry another woman, but I could not bear to lose my child too. I sent Thera and Diona away to Cythera and gave them a comfortable life, shelter from the pain. Yes, Diona was my daughter, was your daughter too. May she rest in peace. Why did Thera try to kill you or her own father? It's a long story, and we should leave it for another time. There is a matter more urgent that we must address right away. Whatever it is, we can wait. It can wait. We talk about Thera first. I need to know why she tried to kill you, if I'm to decide whether or not to help you. Out of loyalty to Sparta, that night she barged into my chambers with a tiny dagger in her hand. She accused me of colluding with the Persians to tip the balance of war towards Sparta. Were you? Of course not, child. I tried to explain to her that there was someone else, but she would not listen. Soon after, my chief guard, Dorina the dolphin, came into the room, and Etheria fled. Etheria immediately took to Athens and started plotting against Sparta with the Athenians. I had to bring her back to explain to her who the real culprit was. The dolphin was sent to Athens to retrieve her, but never came back. I'm beginning to think you had something to do with it. Yeah, I killed her. The dolphin and her forces were threatening to storm the city gates and claim Etheria. Many innocent lives would have been lost. I had to stop her. The dolphin did always put her mission above all else. I understand why you killed her. Back to the point. Why did Etheria think you were in league with the Persians? After Diona died, Etheria traveled with Spartan from time to time, perhaps to feel closer to her roots. One day, she came into the chambers and saw the Persian messenger sitting down with the king. Since whatever was already dethroned, Etheria must have assumed it was me. But it wasn't you. No, Alexios. I am not the only king of Sparta today, and it wasn't the only one then. On that day, it was a diplomatic mission with many of my senior advisors. It wasn't me who was sitting on the chamber that day. Do you know the name? I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. That person's father? Yes, and now King of Sparta again. He was disgraced and exiled for conspiracies with the enemy, both Persia and Athenians. I thought he died for his son. The son succeeded him. He is back. Yes, the order of the ancients and the Persians had been hiding him somewhere in Lemnos. Shortly after the dude died, he returned to Spartan, demanding rightful kingship. And the Ephoros were already bought with Persian gold, and his kingship was restored unanimously. And now he wishes to be the only king of Sparta. What? He's already gathering forces at Parasai Fort. To the east, I have intelligence that he plans to attack the heart of Sparta sometime very soon. We should kill the rebels before they attack first. Once they're in the police, thousands of innocent lives will be lost. Not so quickly, the rebels are mostly just misguided. The cult and the order have corrupted the Kypitra and many young Spartans have lost direction. If I get a chance to talk to their leaders, I'll be able to persuade them. Spartans are loyal to their leaders. Once I bring the leaders back to their senses, all of Sparta will return to the fold. That sounds too dangerous. You must be the prime target for the rebels. If you talk to them, I don't think you will be walking out of the fort alive. That's why I want you to come with me. No one will touch me if I am escorted by the great eagle bearer. Should at least try negotiating before launching a preemptive strike. We cannot start an open conflict against our own kind. We must have faith in our blood. I recently confided in Socrates about that person. I have been told he just arrived at the city. Go talk to him. Maybe he will reveal to you what is right. I will talk to him.
They'll be on high alert here.
Socrates. Hi, Alexios. You're telling me you're going after King Archidemus. I hope you didn't do anything. Whatever, not yet. I had the chance to hear about Archidemus' predicament. He told me about the order's conspirations with that person. First that person and now that person. Maybe this is definitive proof that democracy is the superior system. Perhaps. Anyways, Archidemus also told me that there was an immediate threat to Sparta, that his forces are gathering at the fort, planning an attack on the police to remove Archidemus from the throne. Such a disaster would kill thousands of innocent lives. More of the control of Sparta will be handed over to the cult and the order. You were right. Archidemus planned to go to the fort and persuade the rebel leaders to come back to their senses. He thinks that the rebels are just misguided and confused, and a little convincing will turn them around, but I can't shake the feeling that it will turn out to be a suicide mission. Do you propose an alternative way? I skipped something, but could also be a suicide mission. Alexios. It will be one warrior versus an army. Maybe, but I believe in my chances. It will be better than jeopardizing the city full of innocent lives. Answer me this, is it possible that the rebels are indeed manipulated and misdirected by the cult and the order? Yes, I think that is in fact the situation here. Then shouldn't they be given the opportunity to make a fully informed decision on which part to take in this conflict? But they already made their choices by siding with that dude. Maybe. But isn't it true that they have not actually assaulted the city? No, they have not. And isn't it possible that at some point in the future some of them may decide not to attack the police? Very unlikely, but yes, it is possible. Ah, that would make you a proponent of free will, Alexios. Ooh, we're getting deep. Even if we are on certain courses of actions, it cannot be said that we will stay on those courses forever. Gods have given us free will, and we can decide our own destiny at any point in life. Sounds reasonable. So even though the rebels on the course of action towards civil conflict, they still have the capacity to correct their course and abandon the plan. If the rebels will change their mind and surrender to Archidemus, will they still deserve capital punishment? No, King Archidemus the Peaceful will forgive them. Then do we have the right to deprive them of the chance of forgiveness and condemn them to certain death? Fine, we will talk to them first. We cannot punish them for something they have not done. We should at least give them a chance to change their minds. Very noble of you to decide. So, we should all be allowed to change our own destiny, even at the very last moment. Accountability comes after the action, not before. Go talk to the king. He will be pleased to said you've taken a little bit. Now we go talk to the king.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
I have made my decision. I will not punish the rebels before first hearing what they have to say. I will escort you to the fort. Very happy to hear this, Eagle Bearer. Now that we have our decision, we must hurry. I have my fastest horses prepared at the stables just outside the main gates. Meet me there, and we will ride to the fort together. Yes, I will go to the gate at once. Go to the main gate. Don't die, Phobos.
Ella.
All right. A lot of people to fight. I don't know how I'm still standing. So many people. Alright, 2 more people. And I didn't mean to do that. You the last one? Okay, we'll call it an episode here, and then we'll head over to the gates. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please put a like. Bye. Oh, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There's a lot of dead people. Let's just go over here. Hey, you are, bud. Hey, how's it going? Some, all these deaths, all these Spartan men and women. I cannot believe this. We did what we could. We didn't think they would attack without parleying first. But we were wrong. I did this. I shouldn't have gotten these rebels, or shouldn't have given these rebels a chance. We should try our best to make the best possible decisions. And they try even harder not to look back and regret. We have to move forward. That dude. You're right, Eagle Barrow. We should focus on what to do next. Yes, we should focus on bringing him to justice. Killing him will uproot the cult and the order from out of Greece once and for all. Talk to her. She has been tracking the order for many years. She will know what to do next. I saw her by the statue of Leonidas on my way over here. I will. Thank you, King Odysseus.
Never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Alexios, thank the gods you are safe. Etheria, when did you get here? Socrates and I got the ship coming from Laconia moments after you left. Talk to your father. Archidemos wasn't trying to kill you. He sent Dolphin to bring you back to Sparta to talk to you. What about the bandits in Caria? We don't know. but I don't think it was Archidemos. He wasn't the one you saw in the king's chambers either. And who was it? That name. He's been plotting to remove your father from the throne. I think it was him who sponsored your capture in Cathuria. Do you have any idea why he might be after you? There's one thing that comes to mind, but it will be premature to discuss it now. I've been investigating possible collusions between the cult and the order, and they may have found out what I was doing. I will have to look into it first. Did you find out anything important about the connection? Come to Limos in a week, and I will be able to tell you more about it then. I will. Be safe, Alexios. See you very soon. Oh. He's making another one. We'll have to wait. That's a bummer. So, what I'm actually going to do is tack this on to the end of the previous episode. Since it's only about 3 minutes long. Dude did an excellent job. So since it's only about 3 minutes long in this episode, I'll tack it on to the end of the previous episode, and we'll call it there, because the day that this one goes out should also be the day that the new DLC releases, so we'll start into that, and then when we come back, we'll finish up this storyline, because this is actually a fun one. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like. Bye.